Happy New Year. It is 2025. And if you're tuning in, you made it. Just like me. No matter how much 2024 beat you up, you're back. So we talking about the Chicago Bulls young core. Who's a part of the future? Who's going to be here? Will we see one of these guys move? Y'all know we're going to talk about it all. But you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys of Cognac Boy Bobby. Happy New Year! And I am with my dog, CDubb. What's the word?
Happy New Year's to everybody out there. I hope the 2025 is successful in anything that you want to happen, big dog.
For sure. We'll be remiss if we didn't thank y'all for all the support in 2024. We know the support will continue in 25, and we going to keep coming with that fire. So while you at it, turn up that fire. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. CDubb. A lot of trade talk going on when it comes to certain guys around the Chicago Bulls, but we wanted to focus on the Chicago Bulls young core. Who stays? Who goes? Who's a part of the future? We're going to reel off these names, and we're going to let you all know who might be here, who might be gone. Hey, that part of that core we listed off these players: Kobe White, Ayodo Sumu, Montes Buzelis, P. Willie, Patrick Williams, Dalonte Terry, Julian Phillips, and Josh Giddey. CDubb. Let's start with one of our young Bulls with a lot of help. Kobe White. Do you see Kobe White being here for the foreseeable future?
My confidence level of Kobe White being here for the foreseeable future is probably at an 8. He's right now finding it kind of hard to play with this group, but I do think that he can turn the corner with his skill set as a scorer. We do need a guy like that in the future who can just go off for 30, 40 points, and he's really, really young, so he's still improving. I'm going to say Kobe White is a part of the Chicago Bulls foreseeable future.
I'm going to say by the time that contract ends, Kobe White might be up out of there. And it's not because the Bulls don't want him. I think somebody might overpay. And I think that's going to be a hard thing, a hard decision that the Chicago Bulls going to have to make. And sometimes those type of things are what happens. It seems like AK has his type of profile of the players that he wants on the team, at least from the forward spot. We know he likes the 6'7", 6'8" guys, long arms, athleticism, wings, pretty much. Get your wings fried hard with lemon pepper. Hey, that's just a suggestion. You ain't got to do it, but it is what it is. But I say Kobe White. I say yes, at least for now. But I think it gets challenging once the Chicago Bulls and him got to talk about more money. Because $11 million for that next contract, ain't gonna cut it, big dog. Ain't gonna cut it. And Josh Giddey want his 30 mil. So Bulls gonna have some tough decisions to make, bro.
Hey, I can't argue with that. That's why I put him at an 8. I do know that possibility, what you're talking about, but I'm just hoping that is not the case.
For sure. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling about Kobe. CDubb, how you feeling about the Nigerian Nightmare, the Morgan Park Menace? Chicago's own Ayodo Sumu. How you feeling about this talented young player?
I'm gonna say my confidence level that he'll be a part of this future is at an 8, just like Kobe. I want him to be here. Kobe Ayo Dusumu is the one that I say that they always forget about when they talking about the Chicago Bulls, and he's been the one consistent guy that gets better year after year after year. Ayo Dusumu needs to be a part of the Chicago Bulls future, but I know how politics go. But I say he needs to, but I know how politics go.
I do understand how politics go. If we was comparing Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu, I feel more confident that Ayo Dosunmu sticks around longer than Kobe White. I just think that Ayo Dosunmu is he allows the Chicago Bulls to have a lot of versatility, not only because his skill set, but because the size that he poses as well. Offensively, he's that guy. Defensively, he's that guy with a couple kids around the NBA. God
Yes.
damn, settle
Yeah.
down. Ayo, get married first. My goodness, you out here populating the NBA. But nonetheless, now if we compare him, I would say Ayo Dosunmu. I think him and the Chicago Bulls will be able to work something out for the foreseeable future. So if my answer for Ayo Dosunmu is absolutely, I think he goes on longer than the last 2 years of his contract.
Okay. I'm with that. I hope so.
I hope so as well.
So,
Come on, CDubb. Do we really got to answer this question when it comes to Matas Buzelis, bro? I'm just
no,
saying. We
I'm doing
already
this for
know, bro.
Nas. I'm doing this for Nas.
All right, let's hear it.
Matis Buzelis is 100% part of the future. He's a 10 out of 10 a part of the future. His skill set, his motor, he's improving his youth. The kid is the future for the Chicago Bulls. It starts with Matis Buzelis.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely starts with Matas Buzelis and Billy Donovan. Let's have a conversation, big
Talk
dog.
to him, nephew.
I understand that you're trying to get some of these players traded. I do. But we need to accelerate because we can't be having THT, Javon Carter, and Torrey Craig taking my man's minutes and playing more minutes than Montes Buzelis. That's all I'm saying. We want to see the young guy. I understand the politics, and y'all say, hey, we trying to move some of these guys. We need to put them on the court so teams can look at them on film and be like, oh shit, Torrey Craig, yeah, that dude on a low contract. We'll give you a second. Fuck it. Oh, we need a backup point guard in Atlanta. Fuck it, we'll give you Catfish. We'll give you a second. Cool, I understand that. But press the acceleration button so they can get out the way because he is somebody
Yes.
I expect to be with the Chicago Bulls for the next 7-10 years.
Yep.
7 to 10 years for sure.
Yep.
If they don't mismanage him,
No,
because he
bro.
will go. But make
Yes.
sure you take care of Chicago's own. So yes,
Oh, bro, that's 100% correct. I ain't got nothing to add.
for sure. Now we talk about P. Willie.
Oh man,
The guy that just re-upped on a contract. CDubb. Number
man.
one, first of all, he is a part of this young core. Do you think Patrick Williams will be here past the $90 million contract?
Oh man, we've been watching P. Willie grow up in this league, bro. We drafted him number 4. He probably shouldn't have been drafted at number 4. My confidence level is at like a 4 or 5, nephew. I ain't gonna lie to you. If we got any type of intelligence in the front office, you will look to see what you can get for Patrick Williams. You're not particularly pissed that if you have to keep him beyond a $90 million contract, but you definitely gotta look. I'ma say he's not a part of the foreseeable future, but I'm not mad if he is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if well, my how could I put
Ain't
this?
it tough?
I need to see more from P. Will before I be
Ain't
like,
that that's a shame right there?
absolutely, it is. Before I come to terms and be like, he absolutely has to be a part of the future. I'll be real with y'all. I don't think Patrick Williams' contract expires before he's out of a Bulls uniform.
Mm,
That's just
I,
me. I
I ain't
think that
mad.
right now you're looking at other guys that's around on the team, and you might make a couple moves once they really see what Matas Buzelis is. I think P. Will can help. I believe he fits the mold of what the teams want to do, but it's just too much of, hey man, when you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? He has been playing well. We'll give him credit to that. He has been playing well the last few games since he came back from injury. But it's still so damn tricky with Patrick Williams after 4 years, bro. It's still so tricky.
It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Type of situation with Pat, bro. Like, I'm good with either way. Is that easier to say? I'm good if you want to keep him. I'm good if you want to
As
you
long
want to
as you
lose
got a
him.
defined role for him. I
Yeah,
mean, it's always been on him. You know what I'm saying? Like at first we was looking at Billy, but we came to terms. It's like, bro, it's you, bro. It's
it's
literally
him.
you. You ain't
It's
getting
him.
no plays called for you, bro. You got to find out another way.
And I think he is what he is, nephew. He's a 3-and-D player. I don't think
That's
he's
it.
going to get anything, nothing better, nothing worse. And he's a good 3-and-D player. So
Yeah.
if the Bulls need a 3-and-D player, Patrick Williams is sitting there. Maybe He might want a little bit more money than people want to, than that type of player asks for. But then y'all are gotta have to make that decision, and I'm good with either or decision that they come with.
Yeah, they got to figure something out. Dalon Terry, CDubb. This is a guy I don't know.
Oh,
This is a guy I don't know because it seems they giving him hella opportunities, and he's been taking advantage of it. We've been seeing continual improvement. The problem is, I think he only got like a year left on. I think he don't got much time left on that current rookie contract. What type of money you looking for? It can't be too much of nothing though. If we keeping it real,
yeah.
but do you see Dalon Terry's role increasing to the point to where you're like, okay, Lonzo's not on the team. Dalon, you're good enough to be my backup point guard. I don't know. I can't come to that determination right now. Um, I think it's a tricky one. I don't really have a lot of confidence on him being a part of the Chicago Bulls' future because let's keep it real. Y'all know we got to keep it real. There is somebody that you can find that's on the same level at a cheaper price. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
I'm gonna just disagree with you, nephew. I think Dalen Terry holds a lot of talents that you just can't find out there. He could do a
Fair
little
enough.
bit everything well. He could play defense. He can pass it. He's beginning to shoot. He's shooting it pretty well this season. He can get to the basket. He can create his own shot. This is a utility guy that's going to come off the bench and give you energy. That's why, in my opinion, and I'm going to disagree with you 100%, he is definitely a part of the Chicago Bulls' future. When you got a utility guy, an energy guy that could come in and give you energy off the bench, Dalen Terry is that guy, and I think he's a part of the future.
For sure, but I think the last point on Dalen, why I'm not that much confidence, because I think you got a couple utility pieces that are kind of probably on the same level or potentially with a little bit more higher upside. I'm talking about the man that's right next to him that was drafted after him, Julian Phillips, who we gonna talk about next. I think that's the thing that you're gonna have to consider, and if you want to continually improve this team, it's a choice. It's a choice decision that the Bulls got to make for sure.
I think both of them can have significant impact in
Yeah, I
that
think they
role.
add something differently to the Bulls. I,
Yeah,
I
both
agree with that
both of them can be those energy guys and bring something different to the team. So I'm just gonna disagree with you. This will be the
for
first
sure.
one. Yeah, I think this guy he definitely is a must stay in Chicago.
For sure. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling about Dalen.
Yeah.
Okay. Julian Phillips.
Oh.
Man, look, how we feeling?
Julian Phillips, man, I love Julian Phillips' game, bro. He not scared of shit. That's what we've been saying since the first day we watched him play. He's sort of like Dalen Terry. Not on. He doesn't have all the talents that Dalen Terry has, but he's more athletic. I think he's a better defender than Dalen Terry right now, and he ain't as scared of shit. I think he serves the same energy slash tool belt role as Dalen Terry has for the team as well. And I would say he definitely, these are going to be my two Doberman pinchers. Both of them are destined for the future of the Chicago Bulls. Both.
For sure. I think Julian Phillips is one. I think Julian Phillips is like, well, at one point I thought he was liked a little bit more than Dalen Terry. And that was evident by Billy Donovan saying, "Hey, go out there and Dalen Terry chill on the bench." You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
these both, I got to give credit to both of these guys. They earn their weight, and it's the same conversation with Monty Zealous that we got to have about Julian Phillips. Billy Donovan. Again, I understand the politics, but accelerate the process to get him out the way because we want to see Julian Phillips as well. And I don't know that a part of the future he should be. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He should be. We'll see how the Bulls operate with that. I would say that the he has a prominent role that he could be a part of if he stays on with the Chicago Bulls. I'm confident that he'll be here for 4, 5, 6 years down the
I'm
road.
with you in that. I'm with you with that. I like them two
Next
players too.
player, Josh Giddey.
This the
Now,
last
Mr.
player.
Josh Giddey, 1 year left on the deal, playing for his contract, his NBA right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Denied money at the table. We don't know what was being offered to him, but it was being reported that he wanted 30 mil. Again, I told people when you executed the trade, Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey, the Bulls front office told me he's a part of the future. So I'm not going to act like I don't believe he's not. I believe he's going to be a part of the future. And let's keep it a buck. These last 10 games that he's actually played in, he's been much better. I
Yeah.
got to show him credit and give him credit what credit is due. After I said he started the season off mid, he has been coming around for sure.
Yeah, if y'all would have asked me this question maybe 2 weeks ago, the answer would have been like, no, he ain't a part of anything in the future. But recently, he has been playing well, like my nephew said, and I like the thing that he said. He said he's putting more concentration on the defensive end. And I can tell that what he was saying was true because I looked at last game against the Milwaukee Bucks, and he tried to play defense against
That's all we
Chris
need.
Middleton, and he actually did a good job. I have not seen that type of defensive effort from him all season. So, with my answer with that, with his improved play and his new concentration on defense, my answer for the foreseeable future with the Chicago Bulls is to be determined. Because you can talk all you want.
I think he's going to be a part of this organization.
To be determined.
And I think, hey, you got to give a guy credit when they say, hey, is being reported. He said it. He talked to Billy Donovan about giving more on the defensive side. He placed those expectations on himself after we was already placing the expectations on him. And for a couple games, we seen it. Now it's about consistency. What about when the shot not going down and you not feeling as confident on the offensive side? Are you going to still pull the chair up and sit down in the chair? That's what's going to be telling for me. Now, if the shot ain't going down and, you know what I'm saying, if the shot ain't falling, where's your confidence level on the defensive side? You know what I'm saying? If things are not going your way, you done committed a couple turnovers, the shot not falling in the game, all these things can happen. Do you still commit to the defensive side of the ball? I challenge you to do so because it's going to be a game to where that 3-point shot not falling. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some games to where at the same time that shot not falling, them turnovers is happening. Sit your ass down in the chair and impact the game on the defensive side of the ball. I like that you're taking on a challenge. Now let's see some consistency. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, and his one big problem is ending games. Billy Donovan, you've been so much of a hindrance to trying to win games. Billy Donovan has been sitting Josh Giddey down to bring in Lonzo Ball and Ayo Dosunmu. Now, he has been playing well, but I will add that he got sat in the last 2 minutes of last game because he wasn't shooting particularly well. So they put Lonzo to close the game. Once we see that stopping, you are the starting point guard. You should not be coming out in the end of the game because you're more of a negative to the team than a positive. So once we see that stop happening, then we'll know you in a. That's why I say to be determined, nephew. Because I just had a game, last game they played against the Hornets, who are bad, by the way. He got sat down in the last 2 minutes in overtime. So he didn't finish the game. So we need him to finish games too.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Unless he's coming off the bench.
We let y'all know how we feel. Let us know how you feel down below. CDubb, you got anything left?
Happy New Year, man. Y'all be safe, man.
Happy New Year. Y'all be safe. Hit the like button. Subscribe before you roll out. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you always see red. And y'all already know we going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.